All right, what's up, guys? Just a little update with the PCV delete kits. Some more parts have actually come into stock that goes with this kit. When I showed you guys earlier, and I've done pictures and I advertised for it, we did not have these. So look down here in the right-hand corner. These came from CJ Motorsports. This is my buddy Charles Konarski that owns CJ Motorsports. He's known for making some kick-ass billet CNC parts that nobody can make. I mean, he's got some really cool shit. So I ordered up some M16 by 1.0 little bungs like this, and you're probably wondering, like, what the hell are those for? So with my kit, you're actually getting more than everybody else's kit out there, because there's other people that sell these things too. Now, what I want to do is show you this PCV cover. Well, this cover that goes on the engine there, the valve cover, if you may call it, but there's two of them. This is over on the right side, and you got one over there on the left side. I've taken these off for, doing internal upgrades and shit like that. But I do want to cover one thing, because a lot of people are going to wonder where these go. Now, you've got two of these, so you can understand where it's going to go. The problem with this, when you guys go to hook up your PCV delete kits, this won't go on there. A lot of people are chinsing out and cheesing out and just taking a hose and plugging it on here and clamping it, and then when you bend it over, it's going to be all kinked and not the best efficiency. So I do want to talk about this later too. We'll get to that. You're probably wondering what that is. But let's get into it. So to get this off, let's talk about what it is. You're going to need a 23, a big one, 23 millimeter, just to get that bad boy off. Now, this is a little bit restrictive. If you listen, check it out. You can hear that popping back and forth. There's a little check valve in there. Basically, it can only go through this way. It can't go back that way. So this is a little bit restrictive. It stops the oil from going back inside the engine. Now, with CJ's, with Charles, it's a straight through. See how you've got a straight through? Now, it comes with a rubber O-ring on there for better sealing. And then what you're going to do is screw this on over on the right side and then over on your engine on the left side. See, now it's all coming together. So once that's on there nice and snug, now you can see where these come into play. These push lock 8AN connectors, because that's what that is. That's an 8AN to 16, an M16 by 1.0 thread to an 8AN. See how this works, guys? Because a lot of you are going to have questions on the install. My kit is cheaper, comes with better hardware, and it's just a better way of doing it. So once you get that on there, now you can go ahead and hook up your hose, and you can run that sucker all the way across, and then you've got your filter here that you're going to put on. Now check it out. I'm giving you a titanium coupler. Nobody does that. Who does it? TWC does. So that titanium coupler, you can snug this on. You don't necessarily need a clamp like over on this side, because it's so tight, it ain't going anywhere. So now it's almost built. So now you can go ahead and put that on there on the push lock 90-degree connector for your 8AN, and then go ahead and do the other side, plug that into there, and build the other side. Don't forget your other filter over on the left side, and then also your block-off caps. The block-off caps, two of these big ones are going to go on the back, which is back here. So you'll block off this guy, and that's a 5/8 block-off cap. We've been doing this for years. Push that sucker on. Then you're wondering where the nipples go. Well, I just made a video last week where those go. So on top of your intake plenum, there's two little plastic ports up there. Those are going to block off those nipples over there. So block those two off. Block these two off, because this is a mirror image of the left side over there. And then, like I said, you're going to hook this up to there. And then your other one is going to hook up over there on that side. It's a complete copy from left to right. Like, actually a complete copy. Same thing with this guy. You've got another check valve with a ball in it. You're going to undo this one over there on that side, and you're going to screw this one back in. And then same thing. 8AN, screw that on there. It does work well with boosted cars because you do have a straight through. These two up here, these spew the most oil out of all of them. The back ones back there, not so much. The front two, they freaking spew oil, definitely. And you don't want this oil, especially this one. This is what the whole reason for the PCV delete kit is. This one usually runs like this and goes up and plugs into your intake. Now, it will have oil too when you start making crank pressure, but you don't want that oil to get into the intake. Then it gets into the engine. That lowers octane. What does lower octane mean? It means lower power. Not good. Bad for that. So, to block that off, that's good. These are going to spew the most oil. To upgrade this kit even more, you could get a catch can. Then you've got 4 of these. This line, then you make another line with this one, another line over there, and another line, which is this one over there. You take those 4 lines and you plug them into a catch can. That would be the more expensive, better way, but mainly for more boosted cars. So I hope this helps. So when you get the kit, you are getting the, sorry, I dropped the plastic one. You're getting the CJ Motorsports straight through ports on there, so you'll have straight through, and then you can really catch that oil nicely. So a lot of guys are going to fight me on this. Oh, it's only good for boosted, Casey. No, I've seen teaspoons and teaspoons taken out of my G over the months that go by, and it's naturally aspirated. It does catch oil. It really does. Depends on how you beat on your car. If you're not driving hard, there's not going to be that much, but when you're starting to beat the shit out of it and make crank pressure, there's going to be more oil coming out, and that's a good thing. You want to catch that.